What's good, YouTube? ToxicSight here, back again with another Paladins help video, and in this video we are going to be starting our frontline champions, starting with Torvald. I'm going to be going in reverse alphabetical order, so it's going to be Torvald, Terminus, Ruckus, Rom, Khan, or Koa, Khan, Einara, Nando, and Barrack, Atlas, Ash. I'm doing frontlines next because they're now possibly one of my least favorite types of champions to play, even though I am really good at a couple of them. Um, and I'll play them if need be in ranked. But I'd prefer the other three classes or the other three roles. Um, and especially with supports, since a lot of them can play flank now with the mobility loadouts and everything. But we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about Torvald in this video. His talents are direct current, double the range of which you can use nullify. Field study, increase the damage done by allies by 10% whenever they're shielded, and thanks Grandpa, increase protection shield health by 500. Sorry, I just did stunning visage with Corvus on his projection. Um, in my opinion, the best talents are direct current to nullify, because nullify is basically an extended silence, but it does damage over time. And then field study, which increases your allies' damage whenever you use protection on them. We're gonna go over nullify first. Nullifies, I call it Nully because I couldn't think of the talent's name. Direct current, reduce the cooldown of nullify by 3. Increase the movement speed by using recharge by 20. Increase maximum HP, always good. Gain a 500 health shield after activating nullify, and heal for 100 after activating nullify. All this stuff is really good because of course you got your max HP, you got your movement speed that you really need. And then everything else corresponds to healing you or giving you a shield while using it, and the ability to use it faster. His talent or his abilities, his gauntlet, fire burst of magical energy from your gauntlet every 0.25 seconds, dealing 180 per hit. And as you can tell, it is distance based, because the farther you get away from them, the less you do, and as you get closer, the more you do. It's only a 15 round magazine, as they would call. His right click nullify, focus your gauntlet, silencing your target and dealing 800 damage every 200 over 2 seconds. So as you can see, it really slows you down, and it's got a long cooldown, so be careful when you use it. Make sure, most of the time that I use it is I'll try and use it before they use their dash, so that as it's doing that damage over time, your allies can, if they notice, they can help you. I hardly ever try and hit anybody with it if they've already used their movement speed. His next ability is protection. Project a shield on an ally for a short duration that prevents up to 500 damage. All it does is literally gives them a shield. And he's got a really short cooldown. And with it, you do have to have line of sight. His next talent, or his next ability, is recharge. Regenerate 2200 of your shield over a short duration. So I'm gonna come over. Because as you can tell, let me get fully healed real quick. As you can tell, he's got a default of 2000 shield and HP. He's the only champion so far in the game that has, but well, no, I can't say that because there's Rom that can get himself quote unquote shielding. Um, but he takes damage to his shield first, and then his HP breaks, and all you have to do is just recharge as often as it comes up. Um, Torvald is a really cool champion to play. It just takes a lot to know when you need to shield and when you need to recharge and when you need to nullify. His ultimate is really fun. I'm gonna ride back here because I like doing this. So what his ultimate is Hyper Beam, unleash a latent power of your gauntlet to channel a massive wave of energy that deals 55 damage every 0.1 seconds and pushes enemies back. And whenever it says pushes enemies back, it means it pushes them back. Torvald's not my favorite frontline, but he is pretty cool. I just really hate it whenever people play him and try and go like thanks grandpa or something. Um, so that brings us to field study. Field study runs the exact same. It doesn't change any of his other abilities. All it does is give anybody you use your Q ability on extra damage. But we're gonna go with heal the target of protection by 300. Increase the movement speed of your protection target by 40%. Increase your maximum HP. Generate a shield for 150. And increase movement speed by whenever using recharge. There's really nothing different to talk about here. Just the fact that, like I was saying, well, I can't give it to Fernando here because he won't do damage. But you see, whenever you use the shield now, you self heal. Let me turn these guys on real quick. Okay. You see how my shield went up by 150? It's not a whole lot, and you can't break your 2000 shield. So it's good and it's bad, but oh, the items. On him, Chronos, definitely to get your recharge, your protection, and your nullify up faster. Mostly cauterized. He could technically be a decent wrecker, I guess, in some cases, but I always go caught on him. Rejuve, since he's a frontline. Most frontlines are gonna go rejuve so the tank can focus or can heal you faster. Any shielding you want, if you don't need any of the defensive ones, you can go master riding to get to the point faster, even though Torvald's really an off tank. You can go nimble. But these are the main three that I would go every time. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Remember, like, subscribe if you're new. I am gonna try and post update or these videos daily again, if not daily, every other day. But until then, be good to yourself, be good to your loved ones, and I will see you in the next one.